Alrighty then. Hello, everybody. Oh, YouTube refreshing there for a second. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Seagrave spare cab development stream. We've been at this for quite a while. We've been at this for a while. But the main problem is that the breaks between streams. That's why this is taking a lot longer. I do apologize for the 2-minute delay. I was sorting out some copyright issues with YouTube on a secondary account that I'm trying to upload videos on my computer to, so that way I can free up some more space on my PC. Because the videos folder is taking up literally 600 gigabytes of space on my 1 terabyte hard drive. So it's not cool, and I need to clean it up. So a lot of like old Mano videos, old police patrol shit on Roblox. So how is our stream connection going? Cool, pretty good. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is free up space on my computer, and then I can make more gameplay videos, recording videos, or whatever that I can upload to the channel for you guys. So yes, there is just way too much stuff taking up too much space on my computer. Anyway, good thing that Roblox is cloud-based, because we can continue to work on this. Unlike Unity. Yeah, that was not fun. 9 gigabytes, almost 10, of storage later. Alright, so here we go. Back on the spare development. We have some exterior stuff to set up, like light bars, and just overall lighting elements. The interior we did in the last stream. Looks pretty good. I don't really think that there's anything else that I need to add. I think that we're good on that aspect. And, oh shit, I didn't change the screen over. Whoopsie! Yeah, everybody's like, fix your bitrate. And there's the YouTube warning. All right, let me make a note. Let me make a note of the bitrate so I can change my settings later. I said I would do this in last stream, but I didn't. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and put this in my office, so that way we can do that. I really want the stream to be much smoother for you guys, so I should really get on to fixing that. Unfortunately, because I've already started the stream, unless I end this stream, which I'm sure you guys don't want me to do right now since it just started, yeah, I would have to do that. So it's not going to work out that way. So after the stream, thank you, Roblox autosave. So we need to sort out the bitrate issue. I'm sure YouTube would send me some more notifications regarding the audio bitrate, since right now it's referring to the video bitrate. Poke is a Seagrave cab longer than up here. I literally just said it would send me a notification. As soon as I say it, YouTube sends me the notification for the audio bitrate. Wow. The timing. Alright, so I've just sat here and wasted 5 minutes of your time. Let's get right into the work on this truck. So let me check if I made cylinders before. I don't think I did. Alright, we did not. It's cool. Oh my god, come on. Come on. That vertical cylinder garbage. Shout out to Jersey operators who's watching the stream in the shower. Make sure your phone doesn't fall in. I highly advise that you do that. Alright, there we go. We got the top cylinder down. Let me size it back. I usually square things off when I rotate them. So that way they stay on the same axis. English. So I usually rotate them in a box so that way they rotate on the same axis. Because here's what happens if you like rotate this. If you rotate this, it messes that up completely. Versus if you make this a cube and then rotate it, it can rotate any way and it would still look the same. Alright, that looks way too narrow, so let's go out 0.15. Yes. Does that line up? I can't really see. I think it does, right? I don't see any gaps. Alright. Probably not a good idea to leave the smaller measurement on. Well, not really actually, because we're moving it at weird angles. I literally cannot see if these parts are lined up or not. I really want to make sure that the parts are lined up. I don't see any gaps. I don't think you guys see any gaps either. How's that light looking? Oh my god. This is the third stream in a row where I haven't pulled up my resources before I start the stream. Typical poke, everybody. All right, so I would say that these lights are decent. They're not the greatest, but they're going to match what we have on the rest of the apparatus. So it looks better than some of the other trucks. Nope, that one doesn't light up. There we go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to union these together. Oh, by the way, everybody, I usually don't talk about a lot of current events. But I do have very good news is that the three individuals who were throwing Molotov cocktails at the NYPD vehicles to set them on fire in New York City, the three of them were arrested and put in jail for life. So I think that is very good news that justice has been served to people who are causing damage to government property. It's such a really poor method of choice of doing that. Like, there's a difference between protesting and setting police cars on fire. And it was honestly a disturbing sight as well to see that. So, justice has now been served. Very happy about that. All right, so what I'm going to do here is no, not the gate, the bumper piece. I'm going to use the bumper piece to make some new cylinders that we can use to do the poles. Is that what we're gonna call them? The poles on the sides of the truck. All right, so the poles start at the bend, and then there's a metal rod that goes down to the edge. That's probably going to be the trickiest part. And also the question is, do the poles stick out, or do they stick forward? Because on the truck in real life, it looks like it goes forward, and on the template, it looks like it goes forward. Let's try another angle of the video. It's always good to get multiple angles of the fire trucks. Yeah, it looks like they go forward. That's really weird. I wonder, did I use smooth plastic or metal? I guess I used smooth plastic. Probably not the best. Actually, you know what? Never mind, because they're smooth and shiny poles. So I guess it would make sense. How wide are we making these? I think we're going to do 0.1. I don't know. What did I do for these ones? I think they're wider. No, they're 0.1. Okay. Double checking with the rest of my apparatus is a very good idea. Keeps the consistency. And I really need a gauge point as to where I need to line these parts up. So what I'm going to do is grab the original bumper piece. Stop selecting the KME. Thank you. There's times when Roblox makes me very angry. There's times when Roblox makes everybody very angry who plays on the platform. However, eventually we get over it, and then it works again for a while. Then it breaks and everybody gets mad. It's the typical cycle. I love Roblox, but there's times when it makes me angry. There's probably times when it makes the actual Roblox developers angry. Why did they make it so far forward on this template? Let me just place a marker. And then I'll build it off of the template. And then move it into the place that I want it to be. See, this is why you have to check the templates for inaccuracies. Because there's no reason why that should be that far forward. See, look at how nice my new poles look. Actually, wait, no, there's a gap. Are you kidding me? Actually, it should fix theoretically if I union those together. Yes, no, kind of. I'll take the kind of. Because honestly, I can't really get more accurate than that in terms of where the sphere is placed. Alright, here we go. Then we move the template off the truck so we can give some more visibility for what we're doing here. Alright, so then I got my marker. Just gotta make sure that I select all the components that I placed down. There we go. It's just so weird that they're forward facing and then have the metal pieces. Somebody asked, how are you not gonna have lag in game? Very simple, by trying to reduce the amount of parts that we use as best as possible. Optimizing buildings and trying to make things out of as few parts as possible is what works. Alright, my niece walked in for a second, so. Alright, should I make that 0, or should I make it 40? Probably the 0. See, because the way that you rotate the sphere changes how that goes. Still the same amount of data being passed with unions. But here's the fix for that. Because Roblox processes unions and loads them in as one part, you're still processing the same amount of data, but the game is not overloading itself with hundreds of parts. It's like if you have one big part compared to hundreds of small parts. And we've actually run the game on mobile. I don't know if I probably talked about this in the last stream, but we ran the game on mobile and console. And Will has VR, and he set that up, and all of the time, the game ran smoothly. The only thing that I'm concerned about is moving forward if we have more buildings. That's the only thing that I'm really concerned about, but honestly, I still don't see that being a big issue as well. Alright, so now the question becomes, how am I going to do these metal pieces that connect to the bumper? Because they're like rectangular flat pieces of metal, but they're also bent. So I don't want to make it look really stupid. So let's see, what can we do? Because rope constraints would be the optimal thing, but they're cylindrical. Let me see something real quick. I'm thinking maybe we can use a rod constraint, but that would also be like a squared off rectangular prism instead of a flat sheet of metal. So this is really weird. They put the metal connection really high up on the truck, on the pole at least. Alright, so it goes about at that angle. That angle looks better. No, we don't want to move it that way. Alright, so then we rotate it around. Let's go 40 degrees and see how that goes. Huh. Too far out. 30. But we also need to go farther back. So let's do that. Let's test it this way first. Alright, so that looks about right. So that way if we then do the rotation, what do we say? 30 was what we're going with? No. We need less angle. So let's go, maybe about 25. No, not 50. Slightly less angle. Let's go 22. Alright, fine, 20. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find an angle that works that slightly overextends the outside of the bumper. But only slightly, so that way I can drag it back in towards the outside of the truck. Will, get out of here. There we go. I like that. And then we'll just slightly bring in that maybe? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. So then what I'll do is take the bumper and use this as a negative part. Alright, so then I'll cut that once we're done on the other side. Oh, what the heck? No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. So I can use that angle and solve that. And we were using 20 degrees before, I believe. So then we extend that part out till it goes just under. And then in, and then down. How far? Probably that. There we go. There we go. Okay. So then I'll do both of these parts at the same time. There we go. I love how there's just like random conversation going on in the chat right now. Alright, so this union is going to take a little while since Roblox has a little bit of trouble. Roblox has a little bit of trouble with cylinders and spheres coming together. I've had issues with it in the past, but eventually, if you just wait long enough, not a long enough, I can't English today. It usually will then resolve the union and come out the way that you want it to. So I'm going. Everybody wants to see those type of videos. I am capable of doing them. So I think it would be really interesting to kind of get away from just strictly Roblox content and just start being more diverse on the channel. All right. All right. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now it's starting to look like the full truck. I was about to say it only looks like it's starting to look like a fire truck, but it already did look like a fire truck. So, all right. What else do we need to do? We set up the lights on the front and the bumper. So that's good. That's been checked. This is good. Cool. Then I need to make the arrows on the blinkers, and I think we have headlights set up. Yeah, we do. So then I need to make the wigwag lights. Alright, so a message to you guys. I will be addressing I'll be creating a new video regarding asset ownership and asset theft that has been going on. Because still to this day, more than a year after my trucks were stolen by Repo, Nyrus, Greg, yeah, it's still happening to this very day. So I really need to address it, and I do plan on filing copyrights so we can get these people shut down. Because they are possessing my assets that I worked hard on, and it really sucks when people can just insert them into their games freely and just completely destroy my hard work. So they've been circulating around for about a year. People have put the Firestone chassis on them, taken parts from them, put them on other trucks. It's still stealing, because you're still using models that I made. So that's the situation that I need to address. Alright, so here's what we need to do. Is set up the yellow lights that go on the top of the truck. I don't know why whoever made this template put them all the way on the top. That's a really weird place that you can't really see them from. And I don't think they have the middle light bar either. I think they only have the angled one. So we'll definitely fix that. It's called having someone be salty that another... Coming from the other FDNY group that doesn't do any research at all to get anything accurately. You just throw stuff together and then call it New York group and then get people to join by basing it off of SoNY. That's not cool. Alright, how am I going to set up these lights here? Am I going to do the negation trick? Am I just going to use single parts? I probably prefer to use single parts, but then I need to do some trigonometry and find out what angle that the parts need to be. By the way, Tehran's Academy is based off of a public safety place in Chicago, whereas ours is going to be based off of Randall's Island, aka The Rock. And thanks to Will, now I'm going to have people shouting questions at me. Ooh, actually, no, I have the angles right here. 77.9, cool. The question is, where am I going to get the part from? Probably just the bumper. Poke, what is the PDNY? The PDNY doesn't exist. And the bots will yell at you for saying that. What are my thoughts on OCFA? We don't talk about OCFA here. We don't do that. Oh boy, they're setting off fireworks outside. I don't know what they're celebrating, but they're setting off fireworks outside. Get ready to be paged. By the way, Tehran's Tiller 5 has the wrong grill. They have the newer Seagrave grill instead of the older style, like these ones. They actually have these ones. Eventually, I might build some 2020 trucks like the Rescue, because we're gonna need to build that just in case Rescue 1 gets replaced, because I know that's gonna come. Because they're replacing the current Ferrara with a new Ferrara, since the trucks are from 2011. So then we're gonna have some very nice Navigator light bars, much like they're basically gonna be the smaller versions of the ones on the Chief car. So very nice Navigator light bars with LEDs and rotators. Do I think the FDNY is the best department in the world, and is it do good? Very nice English. The FDNY is a great department in the nation of the United States and across the world. It's a huge department, honestly, and they do a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff. And no, I'm not salty because you guys are making an FDNY. I'm salty because you guys stole my assets and then are just nonchalantly going along with it. Because, for example, North Jersey coastline is making a Brooklyn map. I have no problem with that. You can make a New York City game all you want, just as long as you don't steal assets. Make them yourself. Alright, so we got the top set up. Let me just make sure that it's the right scaling. So they're like very thin just above the window. So let's kind of move that down, maybe. It's so weird because they're a lot smaller than that. Let's see if I can push it in. Right, and cool. So that's going to be my base. Now let me get the right colors here. Oh god, no. Wait, no. I done goofed. It's supposed to be... kind of a dark gray. Right? Yeah, okay. How many tower ladders? How many tower ladders am I planning to make? Well, right now I have 2 that I know I'm definitely gonna make. And, I still have yet to decide on what kind of Harlem and Upper East/West Side stations I'm gonna add. So there's a lot of tower ladders up there that I know of. So that will probably add on to it. Was I affiliated with any of the leakers before they leaked my stuff? No. Some big ass helicopter flying over my house. Epic. Alright, so I'm just trying to find the right scale here to move this. There we go. Boom. And that is almost about it. We're almost there. Alright, did you build a new Rescue 5 yet? Did I build a new Rescue 5 yet? No. I have not. Since that is literally brand new, I have not gotten to that point yet. And then once I build the light bar and stuff for that truck, that can go on to the rest of the engines. In SoNY, do you plan on having all of FDNY, NYPD precincts, and EMS? No. Because if I had all of them, that would be absolutely insane. But I want to get some of the major ones and then maybe throw in some of the lesser known companies and organizations in there. So we're definitely going to have the 17th precinct. They work on the same dispatch frequency as Midtown North and Midtown South. So very much so around the Midtown area, Times Square, they cover the Midtown North covers. Poke, you should make your NYPD cars opening doors. Well, I can't really do that because the way that the meshes were imported don't really allow for that. The same way the same thing goes with the battalion trucks, because Will put the two doors together, so blame Will for that. What vehicles do you have for NYPD? Quite a decent bunch. I have about, I think, 7 or 8 vehicles. There's ESU, there's the Highway Patrol Charger, which I need to redo some of the light bar on some of the light bar on ESU, because if you go in the game now and you try spawning the ESU truck, you notice that some of the rear lighting is missing. The new Rescue 5 has a manual rumbler. Yes, I'm aware of that. I already have a manual rumbler. I already have a manual rumbler on my current rescue. Already exists. Even though Rescue 1 right now I don't believe has one, but probably. Alright, so we've got the overhead lighting, and then we need the actual overhead light bar. So, let's get to light bar designing. I haven't actually done... I don't think I've really done any light bar designs on stream. So let's see how it goes. This one should be relatively simple to make. I don't really want to jinx it. I also need to find out what kind of light bars they're using on the truck. It kind of looks like an edge, like a mini, one of the mini edges, but I don't know. The flash patterns are so weird for it. Poke, can you try making the Pierce Rescue one? Well, I would, but, no. Because the Pierce Rescue one isn't actually in service anymore. I don't even think they use it as a spare truck. I don't know what happened to it. Even I would like to know what happened to the Pierce. And no, my trucks are not on Firestone chassis, which is what a majority of these other groups are doing. And the people who stole my trucks are putting it on Firestone chassis. I was originally running on the free Rengate chassis, since Rengate released the old Fire Sim trucks. They're like old Fire Sim trucks. And that chassis is very broken, so then I switched over to a chassis. And these fucking trucks, man, they drive really well. Very happy. Ladder 2 IRL has the middle light bar. I know they all have the middle light bar, yeah. Because I'm looking at real videos that I took back in October of 2019 during Fire Prevention Week. The firehouses had the open house. It is very common for these FDNY trucks to have middle, like, triplet sets of light bars. See, look, the Aerodynamics, they have them. The SLRs kind of are there, but they're not like the same light bar setup as they're not literally triplets. Even the rotobeams, they're in sets of 3. Man, oh, truck could go vroom. That is all I have to say. Alright, so let me get this wedge to scale here. Just so I know that it's on the same axis. Why do I say axis? Why do I say axis? It's an axis. Now, if it was plural, I would say axes. Yeah, Will, that's what I said. I said truck go vroom. And whenever those people with, like, loud car motors, like, just random and, like, they're shitty cars that they just rip the mufflers off of, I'm like, yeah, we get it. Your car can go vroom. Does Ladder 2 Spare have the rotobeams? No, because the Spare truck has the older LED flashers. I'm not sure what exactly type of light bar it is, but to me, from my personal experience, it kind of looks like a mini Edge, which I would not be surprised about if it was, since the FDNY does use a lot of Wheelin, however the fuck you pronounce it, products. Alright, so this is going to be my light bar base. I'm not worried about these wedges yet, because I need to actually make the light bar. I will need those wedges probably for some negating. Poke, can you test a truck for us so we can see how they work? I do recommend watching some of the other streams and videos, because I have done tests of the apparatus and driving around the map. I believe at the end of the last stream or the stream before that, I think the stream before that, I did a test in the map. So you can see it there. Now, I don't have a working ladder system yet. I want to develop my own version for a chassis. So we'll see how that goes. So the one that Rengate has in Firesim Coastal Heat works. So there's definitely some sort of method to making that. So we'll see. Alright, so trying to make the light bar. I want to get the right kind of scaling, but I'm looking back at my reference videos. So the ladder is actually higher off the truck in real life than it is on this image. Maybe the base is higher? Because the light bar is, could you make a reenactment of 9/11? I've already discussed this between some of my administrators and people within the state. I'm going to not do that just to be on good terms with Roblox, because I don't know how they're going to react if somebody ever does something like that. It's probably just not a good idea. I'd rather just make the 9/11 memorials and honor the people that died instead of trying to recreate how they died. I just think that would be way more respectful. Alright, and don't worry about the weird wedge placement, because we'll fix that. Don't worry. We will fix that indeed. I don't know. Maybe, is this a good scale for the light bar? Here's what I'll do. I will steal the one off this truck. Are you gonna add all the names on the memorial? I would try to add all the names on the memorial. However, I do have the on the fire truck memorials, I want to add the actual names. So like these decals. I haven't done it to all the trucks yet, but I will add them to more. So for example, ladder 10 here has their memorial on this part. So I have a space for that. Buildings aren't a main priority right now. That is incorrect, actually. My priority is on the vehicles, and then I gave the building jobs to the probationary developers. So, and they're actually cranking buildings out right now. I have one developer, Rem, who's doing an insane job. Poke, are you having really big fires? No. At the current point in the game, I'm not going to do that. Right now, we're just down to kind of smaller first alarms. Because until we get the ladder system working, I'm going to try and keep everything on the ground. Unless we get some buildings that we can do, like, single story, like, if there are large buildings that have, if there are large buildings on the ground floor, then maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see how that goes. Alright, so let me take a look at this light bar, because what I'm really concerned about is the hexagonal portion. Because this is essentially what the light that I'm going to make is. Yes, it is scripted fires. I actually synced the fire system with the MDT. So you can force start fires. I will be adding an automatic system soon. So like if you get enough people on the fire team that it will start a fire on its own. Alright, let's fix everything up here. Are you adding an elevator script? I'm actually working on one. Everything works except for pushing the button inside of the elevator. I posted a video of it working in the development Discord a while ago. The invite for that is on the main Discord. Can we see the tiller? The tiller's still in progress, but yes. The tiller's over here. I still have to make the ladder. The rear wheel steering does work, and reminder that this is on A chassis. The only other person that I've seen make rear wheel steering on a tiller work on A chassis is Rengate for Fire Simulator Coastal Heat. And these doors open. I really want to make them slide. I made a script for it, but it was being really fidgety with the rest of the welding on the rear. So then I had to make the transparency script. I might return to the sliding script soon. Once I figure out how to weld the door and still allow it to move. Alright, here we have Tour 20. I added some more decals. It's still unfinished, but we are getting there. Driving, steering works. We got working light bar on what we have so far. And then once I get more of the light bar designed on the rear and all the rest of the details, then I will configure and script that. So this is the hazmat truck as well, the hazmat, the HMTU unit. Will was working on the back. I might redo it, make it look better, make it look more like the cabinets on this. And then the tower ladder in progress. I was actually doing some work on it fairly recently. It's because it's been a while. So we have the ladder box, so that these are going to be able to open. You can put ladders in here. Right, and then I'm redoing the cabinets on the back, trying to size them more proportionally to the truck, add all the rest of the details. Since when I was in New York City in February of this year, before the COVID thing happened, I saw Ladder 21, so that gave me some really good pictures. I saw Ladder 21 on the street at a scene, so that gave me some really good pictures for a tower ladder. So it did come in handy to go on that engineering field trip because since I'm not there's academies in my school that are like specialized, and I'm not in the engineering academy, but they had open spots on their trip, so I went. It's New York City. I knew I was going to see fire trucks, and I sure as hell did. I saw Engine 1 running a spare, so that was interesting. They were driving on the road, the whole crew loaded up. And then we see the battalion truck. I think engine... I forget which engine it was. And then 21 truck. The Discord verification is broken. I don't believe so. You just have to follow all the instructions, all the instructions exactly as how it says. Alright, so this is going to be kind of the base, and then we go up one more layer, and that's the top. Alright, and then we need to angle them and add the lighting parts. This looks really weird. You see that? Oh my god, that's tiny. Okay, we need to make that bigger. Oh my god. Question is, how much bigger? It goes out to like the third yellow. That's like disproportionately wide. I don't really like that. Definitely need to shrink down the legs here. Don't mind those, I will move them. And then this needs to be taller. Actually, you know what? Let's go down. These are going to be really small. Really, really small wedges. Yeah, that's much better. I still don't know if it's tall enough, but we'll have to see when we put in the lights. Are you working on a spare ladder or an engine? Well, as you can see, I'm working on a spare version of ladder 2. Is the engine cab or... Yeah, it's a ladder cab. Spare ladder engine, ladder, spare ladder 2, ladder. Thank you for answering my questions for you guys. So, unfortunately, I did not get to see the new Ferrara ladder 2, because that would have been epic. I did get to see ladder 4. I did a full walk around of that. So, very, very... I mean, so far, I'm happy with this truck. I mean, look at this shit. Absolutely amazing. And I redid the seating. Everything is just built from the ground up, except for that computer that I took from the other trucks. But other than that, everything's done from the ground up, just starting from this template. It's taken us a while. We've been at this for... Jesus, like... We started this maybe January? I don't know. I think... No, we started in March. So we've been at this for 3 months. Like, you're going to say it's a long time, but in reality, we've been doing huge breaks between it. Like, so... Yeah. So in reality, it's not actually a lot of working time that we've been working on this. And considering that I'm redoing these... It's like, considering that I'm redoing majority of the stuff and just starting completely from scratch, whereas most of the time for interior bases, I'll just take from the other trucks, put them on, right? But this is completely from scratch. This is brand new. Look at these nice seats. And now I have Scott bottles. I'm working on a pack that should hopefully, I haven't tested it yet, but should hopefully fit in the seats. And if it doesn't fit in the seats, then I'll do adjustments. And then once I do that, these seats are probably going to go on the rest of the trucks, and we're going to have a major truck overhaul on that aspect. It's possible that the spare truck will be kind of switched in here and there, like if one truck is acting up in-game, because sometimes it does happen. I'll probably switch it out with a spare. Just want to know how to make the doors for an A-chassis rig. Well, it depends on how you weld it to each other. All right, so we definitely need some more to make these light bars wider or longer, because I already said wider before, going the other direction. All right, 1.4. I like that. That's fine. These are going to be relatively large, bulky light bars since they're older. I think I should be able to fit 3 of these pretty easily. Once I cut off the edges, probably. Oh, I did not make this announcement before, but we actually hit 700 subscribers, and I think we're just past that now. So I really, 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 I can't stress this enough. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given the channel. Seriously, we have taken off so much in the last, what, 3 years that I've been on YouTube? So I really can't thank you guys enough for all the support that you guys have given me. And I mean it. It helps out a lot. And it's honestly helping the SoNY community a lot. So you guys have been willing to help us out if you guys see stolen assets or anything. Like, you guys will report that as soon as you see it. And I really, really appreciate the help that the community has given us. And once fire training starts, we're going to be in full swing. And you guys are going to learn some practical firefighting based on the FDNY probationary manual, based on my personal experience in the fire department. So I'm still a junior, but I've been learning a lot, studying, and that's really what you should be doing as that rank. So yeah, I mean, the amount of support that we've gotten is honestly crazy. And content-wise, we're going to be expanding the content once, if everybody's okay with me making some non-Roblox content, because we've already done some other game streams, like we've done Truckers MP. So we might do some more like other games instead of just Roblox to keep everybody, to just kind of give you a break from all the Roblox madness that happens. By the way, that recent trailer, my God, like when I finished it, I was so excited to share it with everybody, and I'm glad that the feedback and the amount of attention that that's gotten has really showed that my effort into that video really did pay off. That video literally took off. Like there was like 10 comments in the first 2 seconds of me uploading it. It was insane. And I do have GTA 5 on the Epic Game Store since they made that free a while ago. It's not free anymore. But eventually I could get once I freeing up that's one of the things that I was freeing up space on my computer for is once I free enough space, we can do some LSPDFR maybe. And I think that would be really, really exciting to do. Cuz I mean, the only downside is that the Los Santos map, if I wanted to do an NYPD patrol, it just wouldn't really match with the type of vehicle that I'm using. It's just not the right setting. Because it's California, it's not New York. So, kind of sad about that. But the modding community has actually been doing some work in trying to get the GTA 4 map ported over, fully working. And I think if they did that and did all the fixes, made it look kind of nice, that would be huge. At least for me. So that I can do the New York City patrols with much better setup than what you would see with GTA 4. So I am very, very excited about that. Yeah, I don't think that the light bar is supposed to look like that. Definitely not. What is that? What? Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to look like that. How can I adjust this? It's really like it's really the length here. Yeah, this side looks much better. Then I just need to adjust the other side. Alright, so that's better. Still not great. Unless, is it actually that shape? I need to try and find some resources on this. Yeah, okay. So, technically right now, I'm not making the light bar, like the modeling for it. I'm making the lights. This would be how the lights would be set up. Okay. Okay. Because the angling is weird, yet the light bar would be rounded off. So, it would be set up like this. Just a larger version. Okay. Alright, let's give it a test. Let's see how this looks when I negate these parts. I think it should be pretty decent. Hmm. Okay. It's alright. What do you guys think of that? Well, and then once I round off the edges of the squared off light bar, I think that would look much better. Let's get some cylindrical parts here. And then we can negate these. I think that would be a good angle to use. Actually, yeah, that's kind of small, right? You think we should go bigger? Yeah, maybe that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't like that. No. It's not aligning with the center, as you can see. It's overextending it. Alright, maybe we should make the circle bigger. Because I think I know why that it's not lining up. Now it should line up. Right? Let's see. Yeah. I'm much more of a fan of that curve right there. And we got autosaves at the worst times, of course. Thank you, Roblox. But hey, as long as you're autosaving and making sure I don't lose my progress, I do appreciate it. What the fuck? 0.105? Why? Where did you get that number from, Roblox? Poke, what would you recommend? I'm getting an i7. i7s are really good. Obviously, with the new i9s, they're not as good as the i9s, but still very good processors overall. I used to have an i5, and the i5 was kind of shit. But as you start to get past, i7 and beyond, then it's pretty good. Yeah, and if you have a very nice GPU that can handle all of the graphics processing and take the load off of your CPU, it just makes it way better. Is there a light bar where I did something similar to this? I don't think so. Yeah, so I don't think that's gonna work. Never mind. I was trying to see if I have a light bar that has the black lines like here, but no, I do not. Okay, so one thing that I know about these types of light bars is that the outside part here always sticks out past the angled parts. So what I'm going to do is fix this. No, I did not want to move the cover. So let's move the cover. So that way I don't have to worry about that. I'm not worried about the Z fighting here. The parts intersecting with each other. Not worried about that at all because in game it's not going to be visible with the cover and everything else on. And I might do some modifications to this. Right. So here is my thought process. We rotate that around. And you're gonna be like, Poke, what are you doing? This is stupid. Why are you doing that? But if you see my fire truck tutorial videos, you know exactly what I'm doing. And that is reversing the negation. Why are these not lining up? Poke, why are the rear doors on rescues always open? Well, it's just a lot easier. Me personally, since I'm on a rescue company, I can tell you firsthand that it just makes life a lot easier just to leave the doors open. You can have your guys get in and out very easily, and it just saves you a lot of time and hassle, because closing the doors can sometimes be a problem. Alright, here we go. Some more news, by the way. I also started a library account, LBRY. It's another video sharing platform, very similar to YouTube, but they're a lot more like open in terms of what you can and cannot post. So just in case YouTube doesn't work out, like if they start problems and everything like that, and the channel gets, you know, for whatever reason, because it's YouTube, I would not be surprised. For any reason, then that would be the place to go as of right now. I plan on starting a Twitch as well. So expect that. Okay, why is there a gap? I do not like gaps in the light bars. Stop giving me gaps. Because I really don't like it. I think I know the reason why I'm getting the gap is because this needs to go there and then go there. This can be extended just a bit. Oh god, no, I don't want to move the whole truck. All right, let's see how this works out. Yeah, and I might start a I might start a mixer account as well. We'll see. Just to have some backups and some other platforms that people can find me on. So they can watch on whatever platform that they prefer to watch. Personally, I think it's easier to stream on YouTube. And I don't like how Twitch doesn't really save your streams unless like somebody clips a certain part of it. That's what I'm not a fan of. So that's why I post to YouTube, so that way other people can see the streams and see the progress and, you know, every step of development. Is that an uneven part I see? No. It just looks weird. I believe, anyway. Yeah, it's just because that they're not on the same y-axis. Right, so now it looks better. Yeah, that's even. Much better. Can someone add me on Discord and add me into the SoNY group? The verification part. New Jersey Fire Nation sent you a friend request. Isn't this the guy in Joe's Discord? AKA Joe Squirt Squirt, the guy who steals everybody's shit? Yeah, it's that guy. Okay, no. No friend request. Okay, so back to where I was. We're going to rotate this around now that we have the other union. We don't need these other negative parts. Right now this looks really messy. We're going to clean it up. Do not worry, because we will fix all of this. Actually, no. The only part I need is the front, because they don't use the back. The back is all just blacked out because it's not actually used. So that works out for me that way. And then this part is going to... I think we're just going to negate... I just have to double check to ensure that these are lined up. Because I don't think they are. Yeah, this is much better. Alright, there we go. Done. Done with the modeling there. This is what it's going to look like. It's really messy, but we're going to fix that, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Actually, but first, I believe there might be more black stripes on the sides. Let's see here. I should really have focused more on some of the more intricate parts, because there's parts that I missed when I was there that I really wish that I took the time to record. But I did do the general layout of the truck. Tried to get as much of the detail as possible, just in case I missed stuff. But then I focused on other stuff too much, so it didn't really work out. Maybe I can use the response video. Because I have a video of them responding. And Battalion 8 returning to quarters, so that was really cool. I think we're just going to go... Heck, what should I do? Because if I use the black... it'll probably look really bad. Wait, no. Never mind. Will says, come to me, I'm making this in Blender. Well, if he imported something, I probably can't see it. Oh, the Ferrara. That's not even correct. Yeah, engine 911 is not actually correct. So, yeah. I kind of like this. I mean, I see where the light bar, like the placement is. I think it looks correct. What do you guys think? We have 5 people in the stream. Please spread the word. We need to get some more people back here. I need some feedback. Any feedback, anybody? Anybody? Alright, the lights look realistic. Any changes, fixes, anything to make this look a little bit better? No? We're sticking with this? Cool. Hello, Sage. Welcome to the stream. I am doing very well. So if anybody ever has any criticism or input as to how we can make this look better, do let me know. Alright, so then I don't need this light bar anymore. And then I need to actually set up this light bar. And set it up for later scripting. And then I'll do the scripting and stuff probably off the stream. I usually don't do any scripting on the stream. But then the next stream I'll share what the progress is. Alright, so let's get the setup done for the scripting for later. Honestly, my best option right here is to make these two separate parts. I don't believe the rear part is on for the side ones. Let me check. Either way, I think we might just make the whole thing set up. It's really hard to see it in the video. What if the light bar was actually just this gray part and then forward? That's kind of what it looks like in the video. That's really weird. It's probably not like that. I need like a closer look, but I don't have that. So we're going to have to use what we got. And then this is probably going to be 2 separate pieces. Just in case I want more flash patterns where they alternate. I'm just not a fan of that gap between the center, but it honestly doesn't matter. I want to see, I know they have yellows. They have like yellows on this, I think. Unless they're just kind of really bright reds. Unless they have the yellows on the rear side? No, I think it's just reds. Okay, never mind. I think I'm just being stupid. So then there's that. Actually, no, it would make sense that you would only see the front and the side. Because the back is, there's no lights. They only need the front facing. Okay, that could work. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is group it. Let's see, is this... I don't think anything's on the truck, is it? Parts of it. Then I take these bases, and then they're going to get parented to the light, the modeling. Alright, and then we can cut down on these parts. There we go. 3 unions. That's it. That's all it takes. I could simplify it more if I wanted to, but not absolutely necessary. Come see if you can see the mesh. Negative. Oh, actually. Okay, so then we move this. 3 studs? Oh my god. Wait, actually no. That looks decent. I will say, that looks decent. Alright, then we need to add the angle. We're gonna go 30 degrees. Opposite ways. Then 2 studs back. Never mind. 1.5. Also never mind. 1. Yeah. No. Damn it, how the fuck am I gonna do this? No, I actually think that they have it very close to the front. Maybe even 0.7. Yeah, look at that. That's much better. What do you guys think of that? Right? Yeah, that looks right. Although I think these are more to the outside, so let's do that. They should like hang over the roof a little bit. All right. I can't wait to see these flashing. That's going to look pretty decent. So we'll see how this goes. And is that just about everything we needed to do today? Because I think it is. This is exciting. I mean, when this truck is like, when I do the back of the truck and do the compartments, the ladder is going to be the hardest part to do. Because I had a really annoying time. It's just a long process. I had a really annoying time with these ones. But I mean, look at how they came out. Like, that's the exact Ferrara ladder that they got. Over in New York City. 100-foot rear mount. Yet they have 75-foot towers. I don't understand that. They have 95 and 75-foot towers, but no 100-footers. Only 100-foot tiller, 100-foot rear mount. So only sticks. Only 100-foot sticks, essentially. No buckets. All right. So if anybody has anything that they that you think should be changed, then please be sure to let me know. I may actually have an idea. I like the wigwags on this truck, so let's try and use it. I don't know why I pulled the wigwags off, but whatever. So this is 1 and then 2. Wow, he says, will you add wigwags to the front headlights as I'm doing that? Yes, sir. Already ahead of you. Alright, and then I need to add the lighting. A lot of light bar developers actually don't add the lights. It's really weird. Because, like, you're not doing anything that way. You just have flashing lights, but there's no reflection of them on the ground. That makes a huge difference. Alright, there we go. That's set up. Okay, there we go. I put those lights in the proper model. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy over the scripts from this truck since I like the flashers on the front of this. And then we'll see how it goes. Here's what I might do actually. Let's make a second team create so it's just the spare. So I don't have to worry about the other trucks loading in because it takes a lot of time. I don't know why, but in this place it just doesn't want to load, but in the game it works perfectly fine. Oh boy. that errored out, so that's cool. Alright, now if I did this correctly, everything should work. So I'm going to switch my camera over to the other Team Create. Here we are. And let's see if it works. It's possible that we might get some errors. I would not be surprised. We'll see how it goes. What the... Oh my god, Roblox and your fucking cameras thing. It's not working again, the camera. That's a Roblox-based issue. On is not a valid member of model. That's peculiar. I think it's because I have the script in here that needs the traffic director. So let me get one that doesn't. Preferably one that controls LEDs. Which I don't think... Actually, no. No, that wouldn't work either. Heck. Yeah, I'm missing a value. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have the strobes script. That will cause issues. You know what else will cause issues? If I don't have the things in the proper sorting. This says light bar, spelled exactly the way the light bar thing is. That's why I can't find values. Be sure that the proper named values are in their proper model groups. Check, check, audio check. Cool, we are still running. Oh. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Put that truck back. Oh, no, don't roll away, don't roll away. Oh, yes. Yes. Hang on, hang on. I gotta put the parking brake on. That'd be the smart man move. Big brain. Put the parking brake on and not fling the fucking truck. I have a new parking brake script that I'm fixing that issue with. I just need to fix some of the issues with that script and then we'll be good. Wow. Wow. Hang on, we got the Shift P camera in here. Let's use that. Wow. That's all I can say. Look at those fucking wigwags. That's perfect. There's no bloom effect or anything in here. This is all pure vanilla Roblox. This is what Roblox is capable of. Wow. Hang on, I'm going to take a screenshot of this and fucking ping everybody in the development Discord because this is huge. Oh, you know what? I didn't add the side lights. I didn't configure those yet. I should do that. But just overall, wow. That's all I can say. This cab looks fucking amazing. Considering it's my newest one, it is my best one yet. Alright, let's get a screenshot of this and then post it in Discord. Wow. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Alright, so let's get out of the first person there so that way we can use the mouse. And then I'm going to stop the test. And then I'm going to do some fixes, do some more configuration on the other team create. Oh god, no, that is not right. Where the hell? There we go. Alright, so then I'm going to configure these side lights. I think they should flash at the same time. Alright, so now those lights are configured as well. Just what did I do for these? I did an H1. Let's reduce the part count here. Some slight fixes. Alright, so now that should be good to go. paste it into the other team create. Actually, wait, there's one more change that I want to do. Yeah, these need to go in that folder as well. Alright, so in OBS, switch over to the other team create. I made sure I clicked the fucking right thing this time. Alright, hang on 1 second, I gotta deal with something in Discord. Alright, we're back. Okay, Roblox, load my character, thank you. Alright, let's hit the headlights. And then hit the emergency lights. Oh my god. Oh no, get out of the truck. Get out of the truck. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's just pretend that never happened. I swear to God, just simply step out. Step out of the fucking truck. Thank you. Whoo. Okay. Headlights are not working. I wonder why that is. Oh, it's looking for an SLR. Because it's using other scripts from other trucks. Oh, we do have the bumper light working. Very nice. That looks really good, especially through my character. You see that? Alright, so the headlights should be on, I believe. I can't check because the Roblox seat issue. That's Roblox based, that's not me. Let's turn off the emergency lights. Yeah, the headlights are not working for whatever reason. We'll see. Oh, it's looking for lights that aren't there. That should be an easy fix. Let's do that. Now I add this like yellowish color to the headlights because it contrasts with the white emergency lights. And I just think that looks a lot more realistic because your headlight color isn't the same as your emergency lighting. You know what I should do? Is it possible that I can... Maybe I can try and manually anchor a part, so that way the truck doesn't move. And then we're missing a couple more emergency lights on the side that I will add. But other than that, the cab is indeed basically done. Besides some like smaller details or whatever, but that's it. Alright, we have headlights. Let's hit the emergency lights. Don't fucking fling the truck. Thank you. Let's try and move that back. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's make that wheel not look dumb. Thank you. Oh, yes. That is very nice. Let's hit the Shift P camera real quick. It's called like the dev cam or something like that. I love that. Love it. And you can still see it kind of flashing on the one that has the headlight on. Oh, there we go. We got the yellows on. The yellows up there. The poles. The poles are lighting up. Those are neon. Very nice. I mean, when you got working light bars on the truck and it looks like that, that's fucking awesome. This is a huge moment for the development stream of this truck. We've been at this for 3 months with lots of breaks, and after this 2 hour and 25-minute plus stream, we're basically done. Basically done with the cab. There's some more lights to add, but that's it. And then we can begin a new chapter in terms of development streams. So it's not just me working on this Seagrave cab. Although I know that people were very interested in this. And this is, like I've been saying, this is kind of the unofficial fire truck development tutorial video. This is fucking amazing. And we completely reworked the seating, completely redid that to make it look so much better on the inside and out. It's just so smooth, so clean in terms of the unions. With some minor fixes and minor upgrades, and once we do the scripting for the light bars, we're done. And then that's it for this cab. And we can then make it a ladder truck. But that won't come for a little while. That won't come for a little while. I don't believe so. So it won't be Seagrave cab anymore, but it will eventually go into Seagrave ladder, Seagrave spare ladder. I think that's what we're gonna do. And this will probably, if we get this done early enough, this could become an academy truck for the training division. The Bureau of Training. I think that would look really nice on this back door. It would just, to see this truck in action at the training center, and this is what everybody starts out on, it would make a lot of sense. And this truck looks really nice. I think it would be a good introduction for everybody. And with all the very nice sirens we have on it, which I can show you here. I gotta turn my Roblox studio volume down. Actually, probably not. Never mind. PA 300, motherfuckers. Look at the lights on the ground. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, I'm hitting the sirens and you guys can't hear it. I forgot again that my desktop audio was muted. Now you can hear the amazingness. We got the rumblers on, regular siren. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Trying to get the camera angle, but every time I try and move the camera, it also turns the trucks. Actually, you know what? Why don't I not use the WASD keys? Because that's driving the truck. There we go. Here we go. I need to get down lower. There we go. This is fucking awesome. Okay. So we get to play around with the sirens and the horn as I try and turn and then press the horn button. Only disadvantages of having the manual based sirens right next to your controls. Fucking amazing. Alright, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. We have done it. The new Seagrave spare cab is pretty much almost done. With some minor off-camera stuff that I'm going to do probably either after the stream or tomorrow. Tomorrow and Tuesday I have some Google Meets in the morning, but they're going to be relatively quick. It's basically the last day of school for us, so we're not really going to be doing anything important. All my schoolwork for the year is done, and you guys know what that means. It means I can put way much more time into the group and the channel. Once again, we have hit 700 subscribers, and we are still going up. Please continue to show the support that you guys have been, because I really deeply appreciate it, and this is the type of stuff that you guys allow me to do and share with you, and it means a lot to me that I get to do this, and you guys still continue to keep watching and supporting the channel and supporting SoNY. This game has been in progress for 2 years, and we're coming up very quickly on release in just over a month. So it's going to be very tight. We're going to be kind of, there's going to be some nights probably that we're going to have no sleep because we're going to be working on this game. So please understand that if something doesn't get added to the game by alpha, that, it's just a time-consuming process of the game. But anyway, I'm happy with this. This is absolutely incredible. This new truck. But we still have a lot more work to do on it. So I still have plenty more content to provide you guys. Like I said, thank you for the support. And I'd say that's about it. So a little toot toot for the okay, bye. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. See you guys in the next video, and that is all.